So here is the next guest that I have from Ageless Evolution Summit today. Um, Ankit Buti. He's the founder and CEO of Startup D. I don't know. There is something called as Serra that's waiting for us to, be heard. And what they're doing, especially in the healthcare GTM, is what we are planning to unfold. So, hi Ankit. Nice to meet you in this Ageless Evolution Summit.
Hi, Pranali.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I'm a fan of your work at Passionate Pulse. So thank you for having me. We're at the Ageless Summit here in Mountain View. This is fabulous October 2025. And thank you again. Really excited for this conversation.
Well, I'd like to know, why are you here and your products, specifically the GTM. And I don't know, it's so much of a robotic arm that you are extending as a GTM to all of us. And looking at the healthcare segment and other, industries where your product is fitting to and what you are exactly doing.
Yes. So, I'm CEO at Startup one more time. And Startup started its journey with education and incubation. But since then, we're now in the AI wave and we're building a GTM automation platform. So essentially, Startup is an AI native GTM platform for businesses.
Okay.
We put your marketing and sales on autopilot
Okay.
with our bots. So if you're a business and if you're trying to grow your top line, and if you're looking for more deal velocity, more pipeline, and tracking your buy signals better online so that you can close more customers and hence close more revenue, you should check us out. There are lots of sales automation and marketing automation tools online, but I believe, the team has done a great job in putting together an interface which literally understands your use case and the specifics around your business on its own using our agentic capabilities and builds and executes a plan accordingly.
Okay. Just give us an example. So when you said about all this theory, what I want to understand is, what your product is going to do, just a click of a button. Is it going to help healthcare industry or the companies to, go to market without having any marketing team around? I mean, how does it sound?
Sure, exactly. So we can cut marketing team's budget by up to 10x.
Okay.
And we're trying to disrupt the agency model, so to speak, right? So, for example, if you have a business and if you pursue digital marketing, earlier you would hire an agency to build content and so on and so forth. But we let our platform enable our agentic flows on your product, your brand.
Okay.
So what it's going to do is it's going to go through your website, figure out what you do, who are you building for, what are you building, and then it's going to use the underlying AI to generate all that content or rephrase and generate campaigns based on that content for your particular market segments.
Okay.
And then schedule posts accordingly on all the social media channels that you have.
So it's going to curate as well by just on the prompt?
It's going to curate and distribute.
So
without any prompts.
Okay. So it is better than Sora too.
Sora is like a video generation model, specifically from OpenAI.
Okay.
We do use different video generation models from Google, etc., for our own video generation. We're not in the business of building foundation models.
Okay.
We use third-party foundation models for that. But what it'll do is, without any prompt, it's just going to learn what your business is.
Okay.
And then figure out what the right campaigns, the right segments are.
Okay.
Curate the content.
Okay.
Distribute the content.
Okay.
And that's only half the story, because then when the customers or users engage with that content, it's going to track those buy signals back and put that as lead lists and pipeline in the inbuilt CRM that we have in our platform.
Interesting.
So then what was the engagement with that campaign, that sequence that you sent out or the AI sent out on your behalf. And then you can start to do some revenue intelligence and really focus on the customers who are going to close for you.
Okay. So essentially, help me understand an example. Let's say there is a healthcare company who is doing some innovation in healthcare segment, and the product is out there. The website talks about what the product is essentially doing. And now I don't want to spend more budget on creating the content so that people get aware about my new features or what we are doing, or, track, all those difficult, mundane activities where I essentially have to head out on operational team and teach them what my features look like, what are they for, who am I right ICP for, and how things have to manipulate through content so that I get my ICPs landing onto my page.
Correct.
So I just have to say that these are the things. This is my next 6 months of target looks like. And these are my healthcare features. So it's going to learn on its own whatever information is out there and help you drive the content strategy, create the post, create the videos if needed, and just blast on my media which are connected.
Right. I mean, yes. Pretty much, like you said a lot of things. And I hope, like, firstly, I would like to share with you and your audience that our product is live. So if you want to go in, you can just go to startup.ai. We're here, startup.ai.
Okay.
And I think if you were to sign up for a 14-day free trial, it's $1 for a 14-day free trial.
Okay.
So just do that.
Okay, that's nothing compared to having an operational team for 15 days who is yet to understand what your product is.
Exactly.
Okay.
And of course, if you don't like it, you cancel the subscription. And it's not
Okay.
seat-based, so
Okay.
you only get charged for what you use.
Okay.
And if you don't use it, then you don't get charged. So it's outcome-based pricing. But to answer your question more specifically, let's take an example of a dental office.
Okay.
Because we do already have a dental office as a customer. And dental offices, they often do outbound to new customers and existing customers. And dental marketing or dentist marketing is pretty prevalent in the United States. I'm not sure about other countries. But so what we do is they just give us their Excel spreadsheet. Not us, I mean, they just go put it in the system directly.
Okay.
Put in their Excel spreadsheet. We are SOC 2 and GDPR compliant, so your data is safe. And then the system would just go parse that list, find out each individual, what they're doing, and hyper-personalize the outbound messaging to that individual.
Okay.
In context of when did they last visit the office, what problems in the teeth they're facing, when's their birthday, maybe the dental office wants to give like a discount on their birthdays,
Okay.
etc., etc. So the AI would figure out the details about each prospect on your list,
Okay.
hyper-personalize the campaigns, run those automatically,
Okay.
autonomously, and then get the data back and give you the signals that matter.
Oh, wonderful. So essentially, when you say about the compliance, is it only like you're compliant only in the United States currently, or it can also span and you are compliant to GDPR where European markets can be targeted? The other countries where the other demographics needs a different compliance, for example, Australia, where this data stuff is even more stringent. So can be used everywhere, or you're just right now in the United States?
Great question. Great question. I don't believe, and I don't know about the compliance laws of all countries.
Okay.
But I could say that we're SOC 2 and GDPR compliant.
Okay, so
which
GDPR,
covers
I think
most
then
things.
Europe,
Yes.
I think the Europe is mostly covered then. Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, so essentially on the prompts, we can, curate more engine for us. And, thinking about this, when you gave me example about the dental office, so that the clinics or the doctors or the staff, which is essentially trained to do what they're supposed to do and focus on their product, now they don't have to provide the extra budget to hire the operational side, train them, and make sure that the narrative that's coming out is exactly what you had imagined. So it's going to take out your training hours. It's going to still give you the output that you're looking forward to. And in the new and the modern era where, the content is driving and giving you the extra, benefits of, having your customers informed, that is going to happen too.
Absolutely. I mean, the best thing I could say here is you prompt ChatGPT and it's going to do most things for you.
Right.
But with startup.ai, you don't have to do any prompting.
Because it's learning on your models.
Exactly. It's learning on its own. It's going to figure out your business model on its own. Of course, you can prompt or augment the generated prompts the way you like it and tweak it the way you like it. But you don't have to. It's going to figure out the prompts itself.
Okay.
It's going to prompt multiple AI models in the back end. It's going to figure out the best result. And then it's obviously going to show it to you for validation and human in the loop if you want it. So it can act both as an autopilot and co-pilot, depending on how you want it to behave. And then run its course to get you your customers and your meetings and your pipeline.
Wonderful. It sounds too good to be true for me, especially, when I am having a back-end team and a lot of operation that goes behind the content. So I have a question.
Yes.
Like how much realistically it would charge for a person who is planning to, use it extensively for entire year, are there any exclusive benefits that you have for our Ageless Evolution Summit audience that they'll drive to? Is there any exclusive promo code that they can use it for, if they're signing up for more than a term that you're looking forward to? And how much realistically it's going to bill? I mean, I'm always worried when I'm spanning some services in the cloud and my ECS is going to spin me, and then towards the end, I cannot predict many a times how much the computational charges I'm going to end up paying, because I don't know how much load is going to happen. So similar to this, when you say about it's going to be the usage basis, I'm really worried that, is there a way that we can predict and define that, oh, I want to build and I want to curate a content, but this is my maximum budget, and out of that, if it goes, just stop everything. Is that possible?
Absolutely. So when you sign up for the free trial, you get 200 credits, which is good enough to run 2 brands and about 4 campaigns.
Okay.
Right. Then our initial, the most basic tier is $20 a month.
Okay.
Which gives you about 1,000 credits. And that's good enough for 2 or 3 brands maybe, and up to 10 campaigns.
Okay.
Right. But then beyond that, if you want to use it, we have an enterprise tier where our customer success rep, which is a human, is going to work with you and your business to understand your needs and price it accordingly. That said, you can always inside the system go and set a cap to say, stop after X amount of credit usage, and it will not exceed that. So we have a pretty sophisticated billing management built right into the product.
Oh, wonderful.
And lastly, for your audience today who are listening to us and everybody who is visiting us at the Ageless Summit here in Mountain View, we're giving out 20% off.
Okay, is there a promo code that they can sign up for?
Yes, they can definitely sign up for a promo code.
Yeah, Pulse20, Pulse 20. That's the promo code that we are going to sign up for Startup D. If you are listening to this and you're planning to use a Startup D, Pulse 20 is the code for 20% off. And Ankit is going to give you the more credits if you're signing up for the long term.
So Pulse 20 will get you 20% off on your subscriptions and also give you free 2,000 credits.
Wow, wonderful. Now, going back and coming back to this AES Summit, why are you here? Why, what this summit is driving towards for you to age less when you are in the founder furnace, I would say, and it's a relentless journey as a founder to evolve the product, to, distribute and adopt, and there's so much that goes behind. So why you are here in particular today?
Fabulous question. I mean, I never really thought of longevity in my younger days, but then there are 2 things that happen. One, I'm a founder, like you said, and since I've become a founder, I figured I'm aging faster. So I wanted to figure out how to put brakes on my aging. That's one.
Okay. Are you actually demoralizing my audience who are actually looking forward to die from fashion?
No. Well, come and then eat healthy and exercise and you won't age. And that's what I'm taking from here. And there's obviously great biotech startups that are offering amazing products and services.
Oh, cool.
And the second time, I'm a young dad and I have a new daughter. And since she's come to my life, I hope to live longer for her and my family. So I figured might as well come here and learn a few tricks about how to slow down your aging.
Okay. So what is your morning trick or morning mantra to, slow down your aging? Is there any habit that you have formed, cultivated, or is there anything that you have driven from the summit?
Habits. So I've never had tea or coffee in my life.
Okay.
So
that sounds
I guess
wonderful.
No coffee. People tell me it's good. So maybe that, I don't know if it's good or not, but I hope it's good. And then I do fast quite often. So out of 7 days a week, I only eat about 4 days.
Okay.
And 3 days a week, I'm on long fasts.
Okay.
I'm fasting right now. I'm not eating any food today.
Okay.
So I believe that fasting is also a great way to slow down aging.
Well, wonderful tips. I mean, I think, the fasting inherently provides a lot of, benefits. It detoxes on its own. It helps you reduce your clutter from the body, so many things. But good to understand that a techie founder over here is also back to these ancient techniques and maybe not into meditation yet, but exercising for sure.
I tried meditation. I've tried meditation as well. I remember when I was a kid, I was quite fidgety. And one of my middle school teachers just sat me down one day and said, Ankit, you should meditate. And I got offended. I was like, as a middle school kid, why are you telling me to meditate? I thought that was something that only older people do or only saints do. But in the last, let's say 5 years or so, I have experimented with meditation. I'm talking apps and phone, which helps you with guided meditation and so on.
Hmm.
I'm Hindu, and I'm from India, so I understand the old school kind of texts about meditation. So I've tried it, and it does work for me.
Okay.
I'm not an expert on focus and building focus and so on, but whatever I've tried, and every single time I'm either too excited or not at all, I can meditate to up my energy or low my energy
Okay.
based on what the need of the hour is.
Okay. And what does it mean for you to age less means?
I think aging graciously or like
Okay.
whatever just means that you don't shut down yourself to try new things. So I think a person ages when the curiosity starts to die. And I can
Interesting.
assure you that I'm very curious, and I feel like there's a lot of things in this world to learn and try and experiment with. And so I'm only getting started.
Wonderful. Well, thanks, Ankit, for, stopping by. And he was one of the exclusive speaker who is building tech and now focusing on the healthcare and other segments for the people who are actually, not basically less tech savvy, you could say, for the content engine, where this can, go hand in hand. And the Serra is your model, right?
Yeah, our agent is called Serra.
Yeah, so the Serra agent is there for you as a GTM wing. And, most of the things are going to happen on its own. However, the strategic eye still needs to be placed, right? That's what I understood from the product.
It's funny that Apple has Siri and now OpenAI has Sora, and ours is called Serra. But I assure you, ours is equally versatile, if not more.
Wonderful. Well, nice to have you here, and we are looking forward for your long forward founder's journey, where you are aging less and at the same time adding a lot of value to whatever the startup that you are building, whatever products that you are building, and to people out there to enjoy your innovations.
Thank you. One last message for the businesses that are listening.
Sure.
If you are a small business or a startup, and if you want to kickstart your marketing automation, sales automation, there's lots of products out there, but we're definitely one of the best ones in terms of our experience, our offering, our execution. So please check it out. And coupon code, yes,
Pulse20.
Pulse20. And if you feel any friction, then feel free to contact me directly. I'm very approachable, accessible. Find me on LinkedIn. Again, my name is Ankit Buti. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping by.